Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Can you hear me? Okay. Ganadhipataye. Good evening, students. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. You got your revision schedule? Revision schedule పెట్టాను కదా గ్రూప్ లో చూసారా? గ్రూప్ లో రివిజన్ షెడ్యూల్ పెట్టాను చూసారా అందరూ? వెరీ గుడ్. Put a message in the group means that they need to join immediately. Tell them to join the class immediately. Everyone. Versipud is there. Charmi, Ishan, Paida, Ishan Abraham, Abdeli, everyone. Sampath Gaud. Right. Today and tomorrow we'll go ahead with the pair of linear equation in two variable only because from first onwards revision schedule starts, so I need to complete this chapter. So only Monday, Tuesday is not possible to complete. So I am going ahead with pair of linear equation in two variable. Okay, children. So ask Akansha put a message in the group that they need to join immediately. Right. And at the end of the class, send the names of the students who are joined the class. Akansha. Sandy is also not there. Tarak Ram. Vaishan. Good evening, Rajistha. Right. So a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. They are the general form of pair of linear equation in two variables. General form of pair of linear equation in two variables. And our aim is to find out the common solution for this pair using different methods. We already observed graphical method. Now we are going to solve the problems related to consistency of the pair of linear equation. So consistency means if the pair of linear equation is having solution, either one solution or many solutions, we can say them as consistent pair of equations. If they are not having common solution, if the given pair is not having common solution, they are called inconsistent pair of equations. So there are two conditions for the consistency pair. What is that? If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then the lines are intersecting, means will have a common solution. So the pair is consistent. The pair is consistent. Now, if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, not equal to C1 by C2, then the given pair is, they are parallel lines, no common solution. So inconsistent pair. This is consistent. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. Okay. So inconsistent pair of equations, because if we draw the graph of those two equations, we get parallel lines. That means no common solution. So inconsistent pair of equations. Third condition is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. The lines are coincident. Means infinite common solutions. This pair is having infinite common solutions, that means consistent. Consistent pair of equations. So these are the conditions for the given pair, whether they are consistent equations or not. అయితే వీటి వల్ల ఉపయోగం ఏంటి? What is the use of this అంటే just our aim is this one, the first one. We need to find out the common solution. ఈ common solution find out చేయాలంటే A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2 అవ్వాలి. Then only we will have a common solution. So in order to check whether the given pair is having common solution or not, these three conditions are very much helpful. We can see the equations and we can say that whether they are having common solutions or not. We'll see an example. See here, 2x minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. X minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. Observe this pair. Okay. Now, while seeing, ila choosy, we can say that parallel lines are, intersecting lines are, coincident lines are. We can say that. Intersecting lines are a common solution. So we can see here and we can say immediately, if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then we can say that this pair is having a common solution. Then we can continue with our solution. అలా కాకుండా ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పేర్ ఇలా ఉందనుకోండి, x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0, x plus y minus 4 is plus 4 is equal to 0. Suppose if we see this pair, here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, not equal to C1 by C2. మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే A1 by A2 is 1, 1 by 1. B1 by B2 is 1 by 1. C1 by C2 minus 6 by 4, that is minus 3 by 2. So A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2, not equal to C1 by C2. That means this pair is not having any common solution. They are, if we draw the graph of these two equations, we will get two parallel lines. Means no common solution. So ఇంతవరకు చేసి by observing the ratios we can say that they are not having common solution. Inconsistent. No need to draw the graph also. Graph पूरा draw చేయక్కర్లేదు. అర్థమవుతుందా చేద్దాం. So that is the use of these three conditions. Understand? We can see and say that whether the given pair is a common solution, is having a common solution or not. Up to this, I told you in the school. Now we are going to continue. Some problems on this conditions, three conditions. See, 3.2, first Roman, if you see, form a pair of linear equation for the following problems and find their solutions graphically. That is first question. Form a pair of linear equations and find the solutions graphically. That is, we already done it. First Roman, you can do it on your own. Okay. Now, see the second question. Everyone see the second question. On comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the lines representing the following pair of equations intersect at a point, parallel or coincident. You need to say, that's all. Our intersecting lines are, parallel lines are, coincident lines are, you need to say. I write the pairs now. 3x plus 2y is equal to 5. X minus 3y is equal to 7. Yeah, children, tell me. This pair forms of intersecting lines are, parallel lines are, coincident lines are. Cheppandi. Are they intersecting or parallel or coincident lines? Intersecting. Namrata says intersecting. Intersecting. What is A1 by A2? What is A1 by A2? Kavindra, what is A1 by A2? What is A1 by A2? 3 by 2, right? Now Kavindra only say, Kavindra you have to say what is B1 by B2? Kavindra, what is B1 by B2? Is there in the class or not? Namrata, నీకు బుద్ధి ఉందా? నువ్వు కవీంద్రవా? Kavindra, what is B1 by B2? Five by 7. చూసావా? What is B1 by B2 రా Kavindra? 5 by 7. Then what is C1 by C2? Then what is C1 by C2? ఫార్మ్ ఏమిటి? a1 by a1x b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. General form. So b1 by b2 2 by 3 है, b is 2 by 3 है. ఎంత అందంగా చదువుకుంటున్నావో చూడు. సో a1 by a2 3 by 2, b1 by b2 minus 2 by 3. They are not equal. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So the two lines intersect at a point. Both the lines, when we draw the graph of these two lines, they will intersect each other at a point. Okay. Now another one. Nine x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0. 18x 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Okay. What kind of pair of equations are these? What kind of pair it is? Children. Coincident. Why? How can you say that this pair is coincident lines? Why they are coincident lines? They are satisfying the condition. What ratios are equal? All the ratios are equal. a1 by a2 how much? a1 by a2 1 by 2, b1 by b2 1 by 2, c1 by c2 1 by 2. So a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2. Okay. So this pair, they are coincident lines. They are coincident lines. So we'll have infinite number of common solutions. They'll meet at infinite number of points because all the three ratios are equal. Next one. X minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. Two x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. What about this pair? What about this pair? Venkatesh inte telusukodena. Parallel, but Venkatesh says intersecting. Parallel, because a1 by a2 3 by 1, b1 by b2 is also minus 3 by minus 1, that is 3 by 1, c1 by c2 is 10 by 9. c1 by c2 is 10 by 9. So here a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. Not equal to c1 by c2. So this pair is not having any common solution. They are parallel lines. They will not meet each other. Or they will not intersect each other. Okay, children? Now I'll give you one pair. You need to tell me whether they are consistent or not. I'll give you one pair. Now you tell me this pair of equations are consistent or not? Are they consistent or not? Hamsini says consistent, Namrata says consistent. Hamsini answer consistent, Namrata answer consistent. Anyone? Manoj inconsistent. Neha Devi consistent. Venkatesh consistent. కన్సిస్టెంట్ అవ్వాలి అంటే కామన్ సొల్యూషన్ ఉండాలి. అంటే ఇంటర్సెక్టింగ్ అయినా కన్సిస్టెంటే, కోఇన్సిడెంట్ అయినా కన్సిస్టెంటే. ప్యారలల్ అయితే ఇన్కన్సిస్టెంట్. ఇది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి బాగా. ప్యారలల్ లైన్స్ మాత్రమే ఇన్కన్సిస్టెంట్. చాణక్య కన్సిస్టెంట్. సంపత్ గౌడ్, ఈశాన్ పైడా, Sampath God is there or not? Ajista says inconsistent. Sanvi, Sampath is there in the class or not? Ishan says consistent. Vaishang consistent. So maximum students they are saying that it is consistent. Ajista and Manoj, B Manoj, they are saying inconsistent. No one is there. Sampath Gaud, Sanvi, Charni. Okay. First we need to simplify this equation. LCM is 6. 9x plus 10y is equal to 7. So 9x plus 10y is equal to 42. 642. Now what is a1 by a2? 9 by 9, which is 1. What is b1 by b2? Minus 10 by 10. Minus 10 by 10, which is negative 1. Which is negative 1. No need to do C1 by C2. No need to do C1 by C2. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. They are intersecting lines. So consistent pair of equations. They are consistent pair of equations. Sampath Gowda is not answering. Abdeli is not answering. So next one. Sandy, you came now? Or you are there from the beginning? Next page. What about this pair? Are they consistent? What about this pair? Are they consistent? Namrata says inconsistent. VONSJ. What is VONSJ? Hamsini consistent. waiting for your answers, children. Venkat says consistent. Are they consistent? Let me see. We need to simplify this. LCM is 3. 4x 6y is equal to 8. That means 4x plus 6y is equal to 24. 4x plus 6y is equal to 24. So a1 by a2 is 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is also 1 by 2. c1 by c2 is also 1 by 2. a1 by a2 1 by 2, b1 by b2 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is also 1 by 2. So consistent pair of equations. Right. Now ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తానంటే మీ అందరి చేత ఒక డ్రిల్లింగ్ చేయిస్తాను. ఏమిటి, నేను ఒక ఈక్వేషన్ ఇస్తాను ఇక్కడ. I will give you only one equation, and what you have to do is you need to tell another equation such that both the equations together form inconsistent pair. Understand, children? Did you understand? I will give you one equation. I will write down one equation on the board, and you have to tell another equation so that both the equations together forms inconsistent pair of equations. Inconsistent pair of equations. Okay na? Right. Chalo. 2x plus y is equal to 6. This is my equation. And you need to tell me another equation so that both the equations together form inconsistent pair. Wrong. Venkatesh, wrong. Neha Devi, right. Vaishant, wrong. Namrata, wrong. Manoj, wrong. Ishan Abraham, right. Inconsistent pair anane. Inconsistent. Arya, wrong. Akanksha, right. Karan, right. Shanvi, right. Charmi, wrong. Inconsistent. Inconsistent. Inconsistent condition ఏమిటి? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 over. Inconsistent అంటే a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 over. Inconsistent అంటే parallel lines అవ్వాలి. దాన్ని బట్టి చెప్పండి. మనోజ్, నువ్వు చెప్పు. What is your equation? You tell me. Manoj, what is your equation? You tell me. Previous equation. One by two, 2. Previous equation ఇది కాదే, నువ్వు రాసింది ఇదేనా? అయితే రైటే. is equal to 3. It is same? Is it same? So 1 by 2, A1 by A2, 1 by 2, B1 by B2, 1 by 2, C1 by C2, 2 by 1. Inconsistent. Now, I will write another equation. X minus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. X minus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. So you need to write another equation. You need to write another equation such that both will form coincident lines. Both will form coincident lines. Yeah. Okay. Both will form coincident lines. One by three, 2 by 2. 2 by 2, 1 అవుతుంది శాన్వి తప్పే. శాన్వి తప్పు. Wrong. A1 by A2, 1 by 3, B1 by B2, 1 by 3, C1 by C2, 1 you are getting, not 1 by 3. Manoj, yours is right. One by 2, 1 by 3. Neha Devi, I think 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Neha Devi, right. Karan, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, right. Everyone is doing 1 by 2. Namrata, your input is equal to 0, you are wrong. Punisha, 1 by 3. Punisha, your equation is wrong. A1 by A2, 1 by 3, B1 by B2 minus 1 by 8 వస్తుంది. C1 by C2, 1 by 8. Punisha, wrong. Namrata, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Namrata, you are wrong. C1 by C2 you are getting 1. 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Ishan, right. 1 by 6. Archidata, you are wrong. B1 by B2 you are getting 1 by 4. Remaining 1 by 6. Ajista, right, but you got to put is equal to 0. Vaishant, right, is equal to 0 beta. Vaishant, plus 0 here. Okay, right, next. X plus 3y is equal to -1. Intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. You need to give another equation such that both are forms. Both the equation forms intersecting lines. Venkatesh, right. Ishan, right. One by 4, 1 by 4. Sandy, wrong. Intersecting lines. 1 by 4, 1 by 4 ఇచ్చావు Sandy. A1 by 2 equal to B1 by B2, not equal to C1 by C2 ఇచ్చావు. अब इंटरसेक्टिंग लाइन्स होते हैं सैंडी కవీంద్ర రాయట్లేదు, సంపత్ గౌడ్ రాయట్లేదు. కవీంద్ర, సంపత్ గౌడ్, they are not giving answers. Maybe you are busy. Amsini 1/3, 1/3. Amsini wrong. 2/6, 1/3, 3/9, 1/3. Amsini wrong. Intersecting lines అన్నాను. Akanksha right. Namrata right. Sanvi right. Ajista right. Charmi Korada right. Nupur right. Karan right. Vaishant right. Yeah. Next. Now, see the word problem. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 more than its width is 36. Find the dimensions of the garden. This is what he is asking. Half the perimeter of rectangular garden. What is the half perimeter of rectangle? What is half perimeter of rectangle? Anyone say? Half the perimeter of rectangle. L plus B. Very good. L plus B is equal to 18. 18 or 36 sir? 36 sorry. Half perimeter is 36. Now next. What is the next condition? Length is 4 more than width. Length is 4 more than width. Length is 4 more than width. So we got a pair of linear equations. Is that right, children? We got a pair of equations. Is that right? Half perimeter is given 36. Half perimeter of a garden, rectangular garden. Half perimeter of a rectangular garden is given as 36. Then next one is length is 4 more than width. Length is 4 more than width. That is L is equal to B plus 4. We got two equations. నేను అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఏమిటి, మీకు చెప్తున్న ఆన్సర్ ఏమిట్రా? నమ్రత నేను ఏంటి అడిగాను? నువ్వు ఈ కంగారు తగ్గించుకోకపోతే చాలా నష్టపోతావు నమ్రత. నేను ఏమిటి అడిగాను, నువ్వు ఏమిటి ఇస్తున్నావు? What I am asking and what you are giving the answer. Even Manoj. నెట్వర్క్ ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి. నువ్వు చదువులో అంత ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చూపించట్లేదు కవీంద్ర. నీ పేరెంట్స్ కూడా రావడం లేదు స్కూల్కి. ఏం చేయమంటావో నువ్వే చెప్పు. మినిమం పాస్ మార్కులన్నా రావాలి కదా. Did I ask you the answers, children? Did you ask what is L, what is B? Did I ask? నేను అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి? We got two equations, a pair of linear equations. Is that right or wrong? I am asking. And My second question is, are they consistent? Are they consistent or not? You tell me. What is A1 by A2 and what is B1 by B2? These are my questions. But you are giving unnecessary answers, children. These two equations, are they consistent? If they are consistent, what is A1 by A2 and B1 by B2? C1 by C2. These three, you tell me what is A1 by A2? I am not asking what is L, what is B. Are they consistent? Yes, consistent. Okay. What is A1 by A2? 1 by 1. B1 by B2 minus 1 by minus 1. B1 by B2 1 by minus 1. So both are not equal, so they are consistent. That's all. Both are not equal, they are consistent. That's all. Now, another question. Students, listen to me carefully. 10 students of class 10 took part in mathematics quiz. They took part in mathematics quiz. If the number of girls 4 more than number of boys, okay, form the pair of linear equation and tell me whether they are consistent or not. Ten students took part in a mathematics quiz. If the number of girls is 4 more than number of boys, form the pair of linear equation for this situation and tell me whether they are consistent or not. Everyone tell me both the pairs, not a single pair. Namrata pair is x is equal to 4 plus y, x plus y 10. And our answer is they are inconsistent. They are inconsistent. That is our answer, Namrata's. What about the others? X plus y 10, x is equal to 4 plus y. Okay, are they consistent? Neha Devi, Sanvi, they wrote both same. Are they consistent? Yes, they are consistent. Manoj says. What about the remaining? They are inconsistent. Why Sanvi? Why Sanvi? Inconsistent ante endukani? Why they are inconsistent? X plus y 10. X is equal to y plus 4. That means x minus y is equal to 4. How they are inconsistent? Not even coinciding. They are not coinciding lines. What is A1 by A2? Students took part in a mathematics quiz. Number of girls 4 more than number of boys. This is the situation. Charmi wrong, Sammy wrong. Blunder. Both of you are making blunder. Already repeated Ajista. You are not listening properly. That is the problem. 5 times I repeat the question. You are not listening it. A1 by A2 1, B1 by B2 minus 1. They are not equal, na? How they are coinciding? They are intersecting lines, not coinciding lines. They will not coincide each other. A1 by A2 1, B1 by B2 negative 1. Both are not equal. Intersecting lines, consistent and intersecting lines. They are consistent and intersecting. Now, so this is one equation. You need to write another equation such that both will form independent pair of equations. Both will form independent pair of equations. Independent pair. Two x plus y is equal to 4 is one equation. You need to write another equation such that that pair forms independent pair. Independent. Manoj right. Sanvi right. Venkatesh wrong. C1 by C2. Sanvi wrong. Manoj also wrong. Sorry. Venkatesh correct. So 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3 ochindra. How they are independent? They are coincident lines. Manoj. 2 by 6, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 4 by 12, 1 by 3. Sanvi, you got 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Sanvi, Manoj, both are wrong. Venkatesh right. Namrata wrong. Unisha wrong. Akanksha right. Yeah, right. Now right. Independent pair. Independent pair means parallel lines. Independent pair means parallel lines. Parallel lines. Everyone is writing coinciding lines. Independent pair means parallel lines. Sampath Gaud is not answering. Abdeli is out of the class. Only 20 or 19 people are joined. One by two, 2. Rupur correct. Karan correct. Ishan also correct. Parashar also right. Now next question. Listen to me carefully. 5 pencils, 7 pens together cost 20 rupees, 50 rupees. 5 pencils, 7 pens together cost 50 rupees. 7 pencils, 5 pens together cost 46. Okay. Now you need to tell me what kind of pair it is. 5 pencils, 7 pens, 50. Seven pencils, 5 pens, 46. Here X is cost of each pencil. Y is cost of each pen. What kind of pair it is? Consistent, intersecting. Yes, intersecting, consistent way, correct. Lines are intersecting and pair is consistent. A1 by A2, 5 by 7. B1 by B2, 7 by 5. So A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2 కాబట్టి C1 by C2 చెక్ చేయక్కర్లేదు. No need to check it. Understand? Now 0.2x plus 0.3y is equal to 1.3. 0.4x, 0.5y is equal to 2.3. What kind of pair it is? What kind of pair of equations? Zero point 2x plus 0.3y is equal to 1.3. What is A1 by A2? What is A1 by A2? One by 2. B1 by B2? B1 by B2 is also 1 by 2. Three by 5. Very good. 0.2 by 0.4 అంటే 1 by 2. B1 by B2 3 by 5. So A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. So consistent intersecting lines, consistent way, intersecting lines, consistent way of equations. You can write this one as 2x by 10 plus 3y by 10 is equal to 13 by 10, 4x by 10, 5y by 10, 23 by 10. Which implies if I take 1 by 10 common, 2x plus 3y is equal to 13 by 10, 10 get cancelled. And here also if I take 1 by 10 common, 4x plus 5y is equal to 23 by 10, 10 get cancelled. What are the remaining? 2x plus 3y is equal to 13, 4x plus 5y is equal to 23. Now you can see A1 by A2 is 2 by 4, B1 by B2 is 3 by 5. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Okay, na? So consistent pair of equations, the lines are intersecting, so that means they will meet at one point only, and that one point we will call it as a common solution. That one point we will call it as common solution. Common solution ante cheppunnam మనం ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం common solution అంటే what is the meaning of common solution, children? Common solution means intersecting point is called common solution. What do you mean by common solution? A solution which satisfies both the equations. Very good. Satisfies means, Manoj, satisfies means what is the meaning of satisfaction? Satisfies means the solution which applies the both equations. No? Satisfies means, let me tell you. Let me tell you satisfaction means. So previously I gave you a question. 10 students participated. 10 students participated in mathematics quiz. Number of girls is 4 more than number of boys. This equation is there. So what is the solution for this? Can anyone say? What is the common solution for this? Eight comma 12. Is it 8 comma 2? Common solution. Seven comma 3. 7 comma 3 is common solution. Why it is called common solution for this? Means when we substitute the values in both the equations, when we substitute these values in both the equation, when we substitute the common solution in both the equation, LHS, RHS becomes equal. LHS, RHS will get same. LHS 7 plus 3 10, RHS also 10. LHS 7 minus 3 4, RHS is also 4. Understand? So when we substitute the common solution in both the equations, if we get LHS and RHS is same, then we can say that solution satisfies both the equations. That solution satisfies both the equations. So it is called a common solution. Understand, children? So 3.3 exercise 3.2 is done. Exercise 3.2 is done. 3.1 graphs we did already. So tomorrow we will discuss elimination and substitution methods. Tomorrow. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad. Again tomorrow you will have class at 10 a.m. Dhanyavad. Thank you. Mahaganadhipataye.